Okay, so first of all, you need to question yourself that who owns your career. Answer is very, very clear. It is you, only you. So it's very important that you take charge of your own destiny, of your own career, of everything which is related to you, right? And it's you and only you who can change your own destiny. So you should be very clear about what your anchors are, what motivations are there, what is your passion, how are you in concurrence with your work and passion, right? Self-reliance is the key. First nuance is this, which we should be very, very clear of. Second is you can always make a SOAR chart, which is called SOAR. Like you should be knowing about your strengths, you should be knowing what are your opportunities, what are those aspirations where you want to reach, and what are those results which will signify your success indicators. So you can actually make this and it will really signify in which direction which you want to take your career ahead. It's very, very important at any juncture to keep on enhancing the capabilities you have. So learning agility is really, really important. Career planning and development early on is very, very important. You can actually make your individual development plan, which should be based on a blended learning model. So when we say blended learning model, it is based on a 70-20-10 learning principle, which signifies that 70% is on the job, what you learn by projects or talking to people or job shadowing, meeting clients, customer visits, etc. 20% is when you learn from others, sharing with others, maybe by mentoring and coaching majorly. And 10% is like a classroom learning. That also should not be very mammoth, but yes, you can always go through the learning nuggets nowadays in the digital world. Believe in the power of mentoring a lot, and maybe later on I'll tell you what is the difference between mentoring and coaching, but believe in the power of mentors because they will guide you through their success stories and failure stories. Have a track to move on. Obviously, your story will be different, but at least you can take the nuances from them and you can see that how you want to move forward. So power of mentorship is very, very important. And remember always that career advancement is not always upwards. So sometimes it will also happen on a horizontal fashion. You will move right or you will move left like a chessboard, but then focus on your growth in the sense that what are you learning? Focus on that what are you learning by moving sideways also. I would say people say that time management, etc., but I believe in self-management. If you are able to manage yourself better, time will automatically get managed, right? So believe in that. Have a very good growth mindset. For example, instead of saying that I'm not good at this, you should be saying what am I missing? Or instead of saying, I just give up, you say that I will be using a different strategy this time, right? I can't make this any better. So you can say that I can always improve, right? If you say that plan A didn't work, do you have a plan B? There are many ways to replace those inner critics or inner blocks. There is one more nuance which is very important, is to unhook from criticism and praise. So don't get into the trap of accolades much, and don't get into a trap of criticism also. Have a balanced approach and keep on doing your thing with extra dedication and judiciously. Especially women, they actually don't focus on the financial understanding. It is really, really important to understand the finances of the company. So you should be really understanding what is the EBITDA of the company, how is the company growing, how has been the last quarter, how is your role in concurrence with the vision of the company. These all nuances are very, very important if you really want to make a great career. And you need to continuously seek feedback if you want to manage the perceptions of people which are floating for you. And I would say that today, whatever competencies you are having, it's not necessary that tomorrow same competencies will work for you. So you should keep on nurturing the competency. One should have a courage to have difficult conversations also, so that you can negotiate well, you can have a win-win solution. To be And I would say that to be a leader, you should be more empathetic and compassionate and should have resiliency mechanisms so that even if the obstacles are there, you are able to combat them nicely. And keep on healing yourself with your own resiliency kit or coping mechanism. And we'll talk maybe later about how to make a resiliency kit in next time. But yes, these nuances are really, really important. So focus on that if you want to own your own career, right? So remember, it is you who has to own your career. So wishing you a rewarding career. Stay blessed.